How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to another New Game Monday. Actually, kicking off a whole new season this time, which is just double fun. I don't have a special banner for that. I just have the one. Use your imagination. Yeah, we're starting Dredge tonight, which I have been led to believe is a nice, chill little fishing game. We had three action titles in a row, and I feel like this is a good way to calm down with a nice, just chill, vibes based sort of game for a bit. So looking forward to this. It should be good. I'm just gonna add something, and then I forgot what it was. Right, I should probably introduce the actual season, which is the something in the water season we talked about a little bit last week. I got a few water based games that all may have a little bit of a horror element. It's fine. It's a fishing game. It's what could go wrong? And there's a Jasmine, so everything is fine. I like how you shake the entire desk when you jump up onto my computer. That's and now she's bathing herself in triumph, which is only fair. Um, yeah. Hi, Bob. Perfect timing.
Squirrel Lily would like
Uh,
you to pet that cat.
I would have to interrupt bath time, but it wouldn't be the first time. Maybe? Maybe? No, we're having none of this. Eh? No. Okay. We'll belay that until later when she's more in the mood for it. Whoops, too far. Hanging down. I gotta stop being so cavalier with my camera. Cameralier. No, that's a Stephen King novel. Hi everybody. I hope that you're all doing well. We're getting a little bit of a late start tonight, which is fine. We're not the nice thing about streaming is not basically ever being in a rush. Um, I should say that the nice thing about not having to stream for profit means that I'm never trend chasing. I actually started a character in a D&D game who is basically uh, the other kind of streamer, the kind of clout chaser streamer, and it's just so nice to have that over here as a caricature and not have to actually live that life, because that seems miserable to me, honestly, to always have to play something that will bring people in and will make people happy and things like that. And it's like, no, I can just play what I want. I can just play what I want. And it's great. We're scared to even try that life. I think that's valid. Um like I don't wanna completely poo-poo it, because I know a lot of people have had success with it and they've even enjoyed it and formed friend groups kind of like ours around that whole notion. It's just not for me. And it just maybe it's because I'm in my 40s, but it just sounds so tiring. If I were in my 20s and a moron, then I would probably still be all about that. But not so much. Uh, yeah, that's the end of that train of thought. But yeah, so it's a new game, it's a new season, it's a chill fishing game. I have heard a little bit about this game. I did a test run, and nothing particularly weird happened, but there are some weird villagers. We'll meet them pretty early on. So that's I'm excited to find out how that goes. Because I assume that the it's called Dredge, but also the dread is a big part of the at least the early game, and I assume it's building. Yeah, it's a slow burn. I assume it's building to something. Excited to find out what that's all about. There's an anime that has been showing lately in which adventurers have little floating cameras, camerats, okay, that fly around following them and stream their exploits to the general public. This concept gave me giggles. I mean, honestly, yeah, that's it's a I like that setup better than say the Sword Art Online thing. But that's mostly because Sword Art Online seemed to be going well, and then, in my opinion, took a hard nosedive. But that's a conversation that no one has time for. Hi, Badra. And belated, hi, Alice. You can put this game in your head instead of drawing if you mill some number of cards. I see what you've done there. Very good. Was there's I always get Dredge and Delve mixed up because they both deal with graveyard shenanigans, and also I think are both considered very powerful abilities. Um, But yeah, Dredge is the one where when you would draw a card, you can instead like mill something and yeah, I can't remember exactly how Dredge works. Delve is the one where you exile cards from your graveyard for 1-to-1 generic mana of the mana cost of the spell that has uh, Delve. I think that's how that works. One of those keyword abilities that exist in the middle sets where I wasn't actively playing, and so I don't have like I know about it academically, but I haven't had a lot of experience playing with cards that actually work that way. I also missed what Andy is 30 or 40 years old and does not need today. I was talking about being grateful that I don't have to do this as like a full time thing. This thought came to me because I have been following a VTuber who has had a little bit of a relative meteoric rise, and she was talking about the other day how like a year ago she was just playing whatever, and that happened to build an audience just based on largely luck, and then the charisma to keep people. And now she feels like she's constantly having to like stream more often, and specifically change up what she's streaming so that it brings in enough of an audience to pay rent. And it's just like that's the hustle that I'm happy to be able to avoid by doing a job that I'm not thrilled about, but it's like that's the compromise is that I do that over there and then I can keep this and not have to monetize my hobby, which is nice. I like that a lot. I'm very privileged in that way. You're saying Mario 64 is an influencer? Oh, Mario 64 Mario. I mean, I mean, by one stretch of the imagination at this point is any Mario not an influencer. These are good points. The Mario specifically from the live action Mario movie from like '95. I don't think we're gonna put influencer anywhere on that. But I do agree that most of the Mushroom Kingdom Mario's um, have got that like Sonic the Hedgehog level of I could see you hawking Mountain Dew, which is a weird metric maybe, but it makes sense to me. Uh, I don't like the idea of influencer Dr. Mario. Oh no. Oh no, I hate that. Oh, I can see it. I hate it. I don't like it. I don't wanna Mamma mia, buongiorno gamers. Today the princess says she making me cake. Let's go. Fantastic. Ah, I don't know how to segue that back to Dredge. So I'm not gonna. Instead, we're just gonna go to the content warnings because this is a chill fishing game where nothing bad will happen. Certainly not body horror, loss and grief, magical dementia, and one abandoned dog. Um, so
Do you
definitely,
get to kill the person who abandoned them?
do we get to kill the person who abandoned them? I'm pretty sure they were abandoned because the person who was their owner got like slurped by the horrors.
Okay, that's fair.
Right, exactly. So they it's already it was not a they didn't abandon the dog as like an active verb.
Okay.
The dog became abandoned.
Orphans.
Orphan dog. That's a good way to put it. Right, like the dog at the Japanese train station. I love that. I love that I get that reference. Anyway, in our CW tag, there is also a link to the doesthedogdie.com entry specifically for Dredge that goes into more robust detail. If you were concerned on any of the things that we've listed here, or on things that I might have forgotten to list that are on your list, please check that link out to find further details so that you can be prepared for what is coming. All right, I think that's that. I think that's everything. I think that's everything. Let me go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead. Where is it? There. I need to reorganize my buttons. One thing at a time. Speaking of one thing at a time, game. Every time because the button on my Stream Deck that switches me into game forward mode, is just game in all caps because it makes it easier for me to press to find it in a sea of buttons. But every time I press it, I hear the announcer from Smash Brothers game at that when the match is over, and it just that particular cadence associated with the word. The two are inseparable now. They are molecularly bonded. Speaking of ADHD, I always, literally just as I was speaking of my own neurodivergence, diagnosis is now carved in stone, so no problem with prescription from here on out. Hell yes. Ooh, actually, on a related note, um, side note, so I've never been officially diagnosed. I tried with my last doc. We're not going to get into it. New doc, just followed up like literally earlier this afternoon, and I have a neuropsych specialist referral. So
Okay.
I might actually get like an in stone diagnosis one way or another.
Just
Um,
pointing out
yeah,
that one of the best ways of diagnosing is if you take a dose
right.
of the meds
If you
and
take the meds
suddenly
and
things are
suddenly,
fine for you, you go to sleep or you actually get focused.
hmm,
That's a 100% pure, like, thumbs up. There you go, babe.
I don't need medicine. What are you talking about? Let me take a large sip from my caffeine can.
Yeah.
Hi, Al. Welcome to discussions of ADHD. But yes, positive news. I'm thrilled, and I'll keep you all posted. Um, Getting prescriptions from my new doctor is like pulling teeth. Like she's surprised I want to continue taking pills I've taken for the past 30 years. I hate that, and I'm so sorry. That honks. Um, I appreciate. I'm just gonna keep babbling about this because the American healthcare system should always be taken out of the knees whenever possible. Um, I'm thrilled that we've got a very good pharmacy because both Bast and I have had to like fist fight insurance, and to not also have to fight the pharmacy is very nice. Where it's like we'll talk to them and they'll give us the straight dope on whatever's going on with the insurance, so that we can go call and yell at them. So that there's no misplaced chain of yelling. It's like these are the nice folks who unfortunately are somewhat beholden to the jerkwads what want all the money in the world, and are willing to hold people's lives hostage to do it. Hey, so about that horror, let's make okay. I'm sorry, everybody. Things are bad. Things are bad every over. Um, Has energy drink and 5 pound bag of old bean dark roast. Ooh, dark roast. Pharmacy's on my side. They want to sell me the pills, so they yell at the doctor for me. That's fantastic. I'm glad you have a similar setup, it sounds like. In other distracting news, thank you, Bob. We had me hopping onto to stream like 20 minutes late, thinking, it's fine, I'll just go right into the game. Why did I think that would ever happen? But I appreciate that y'all are also here for this, apparently. Same folks who did the charities that acquired and sent first two ambulances and then 2 fire trucks to Ukraine have now raised 15 grand for their next Ukraine vehicle project, which is an evacuation bus. Hell yes! Thank you. That's fantastic news. I love it. I love it. We've had a range of updates today, and they're giving me much needed juice. And by juice I mean Kevy. Took my bio brother like 6 months of fighting insurance to get heart surgery after his stroke. Why? Why? I don't understand. It's such. I mean, I don't understand. It's greed. It's always greed. But like, bus is coming. Battleroad, if you haven't seen it, I need to find. It's from. Oh, I have to go digging in the archives. So obviously, there's the Venga Bus is coming song, and the folks over at Loading Ready Run who do Desert Bus naturally had a lot of um the would have the like the Venga Bus song. So at one point, because Adam Savadan wanted to play it on stream but didn't want to get the stream like copyright struck, uh Coriander made a like legally distinct Venga Bus that's all MIDI-fied, and it's my god, it's the greatest thing. I need to get a copy of that just to be able to have it to play in a background if I'm ever like doing a long puzzle. We can just have that on loop in the background. But it's just not only is the song itself very good, but Adam's reaction to hearing it the first time, not knowing what's coming, bus is coming is just mwah, it's so good. I cannot recommend it enough. It's a great hit of dopamine if you need it. Okay, for real though. No, for real. It's almost like half an hour past. Let's actually start playing the fishing game. There's not a reason not to keep posting distractions. But I'm also going to hit this button that says new. Alright, so we will do new. I'm immediately reminded of the FAR games. Job listing, angler wanted. There's a little boat carving in our boat. Is that like having a dollhouse of your house in your house? I understand that's supposed to be bad. I missed this the first time. We wrecked before the game even started. Assuming that's us. Dredging the depths, reticulating splines. The morning light fills your eyes, and you try to sit upright. Thank you, good reminder. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome to Greater Marrow. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. See, you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Hello, jagged rocks. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Well, okay, so I may have put together what happened. Well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few of the locals move your things to one of our old vessels. Okay, all right, got it. So our boat is trashed. We have a rental. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you get out there to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Sure, that just seems like sound sailing advice. Keep a close eye on the time. It can really creep up on you. Uh-huh. I heard you like to drive, so I put a car in your car so you can drive while you drive. Alright, so... Standard WASD. What's the... Ooh, spyglass. So we can, like... Ooh. There's another town. And there's this. Fantastic. We have a light. Is there any reason not to just leave the light on? Let's leave the light on. Hey, Box! They for sure crashed your boat. Yeah. Yeah. The whole... How did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. It's like, well, it's not supposed to shine at you. It's the thing. That's... Seems like a design flaw, really. Okay, so we just move the doohickey. Press F to fish. Well, that tracks. Alright, I remember this part being a... Yeah, it's one of these. Right, we gotta do like this. There. And then fish. So it's got the, like... I always think of this as the Diablo 2 inventory. I'm sure it probably appeared in other games, possibly even first, but D2 was the game where... What's this mean? Alright. Ooh, trophy caught. Alright, so those are... How do we pull up our... Nope. Bag? Nope. Ah, tab. Okay. Blue mackerel. Yep. Resident Evil kinda... It has, like... what am I thinking of? Has the tight stuff, but doesn't do the, like, block spacing thing. At least until, like, Resident Evil 4, which I didn't play when it was new. Although the save room game was delightful. Are those rays? No. You cannot get Ye Flask, you wonder why. Let's go see what's going on in the other town. But first, fish. All right, that looks like mackerel. I think this is more of the same. Yes, okay. I like that you can kind of recognize the fish both from the pool and the moment you start fishing. That's a good. Okay, we got some of those. I'm trying to get a variety of fish. All right, if those are raised, then we probably won't be able to get them yet, right? Yeah, okay. What's this over here? It did just try to sprint, which is not a thing our boat can currently do. Probably because it's a rental. Alright, so I assume we'll need upgrades to be able to do the things we can't currently do. Shapes in the deep. Okay, we're just gonna motor away. Alright, it's 5 o'clock, it's not too bad. If we don't move, time pauses. Cool. This means I can check in with y'all, which is nice. Am I the only one who thinks it's funny to refer to Dino Crisis as reptile emergency? No, that's very good. Sometimes I call Resident Evil Bad House. Bad house, bad house, bad house. It's bad. It's a shame Joss Whedon's a piece of shit. Alright, so then... Okay. So F is just our interact button. It is not, in fact, D to dock. Hey, bud. You look lost, fisherman. You after somewhere to sell your catch? Greater Marrow is on the west side of the bay. Oh, so y'all don't buy fish here. Okay. Keep an eye on the lighthouse, huh? Wouldn't want to lose sight of it for too long. But there's a trader. You enter a brightly lit shop. It's packed with antiques. The shelves full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers at you over silver spectacles. Hello? Is that? No. I don't believe we've met. Forgive me, my eyes aren't what they used to be. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase any special trinkets you happen to have. Have you got anything nice with you today, perhaps? I got fish. I got... Oh, nice. They sell all, but thank goodness. Love quality of life features in games. And also light. Hang on. Nope. I meant to do this. So it is 6 o'clock, which means we should probably be getting back. But also, like, there's this glowing golden thing over here, and I want to go see what it's about. Just notice my compass is kind of pulsing. That's probably fine. Let's just... We'll loot this, and then we'll go back home. It's fine. Okay. Hello? Okay, so this is our... Okay. Ooh! Right, we've only caught the 2 fish. Hang on. August 21st, 1927. We had a slight accident yesterday around the shallows at the back of Greater Marrow. A rock seemingly appeared out of nowhere and struck the front of the boat. Did not penetrate the hull, but it jostled us around and a few items fell overboard into the water. We did not see what they were, which is of some concern, but we believe all important articles are accounted for. He has been checking over some notes from the boat renaming ceremony. He's paranoid that he performed the steps incorrectly. I've never known him to be so superstitious. The steps? The steps of what, mysterious letter lever? Wow, this is with the light on, hey? Alright. Just, I know there are rocks in this vicinity, so let's just take it real slow. I wonder if different fish come out at night. That would be neat. Everything's fine. I just realized this is not town. Whoops. Blackstone Isle. Cool. Shapes in the deep. It goes in the square hole. My eyes aren't what they used to be. They're eyes now. So about that bad house. Door is locked. Well, too bad we can't stay. Workshop looks as though it hasn't been used in decades. Go inside. It's locked. Fine. Didn't want to talk to you anyway. Alright, there, I should have... They told me to keep an eye on the lighthouse, and I didn't listen. Okay, so it's 11 o'clock. And all's well. There is an eyeball on our compass now. What do we think that's about? Woo. That's a rock. Okay, everything's fine. It's after midnight. And we're out in the fog, and there's something glowing over there. Squid! Something... Hello, what? What? Why? Infected. Something slithers into your cargo, hey? Well, we got this... squid. It's probably a reason, like, conservationally not to deplete every fishing hole. But we just started, so I'm sure we'll be fine. Oh, that eye is getting angry. Oh, our light is out. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're in dock now. It's fine. Leave us alone. Like I said, just a nice, laid-back fishing game. Nothing is wrong. Love that you say compass the Canadian way. There's a Canadian way? What's the conventional American way? Is it just me saying compass as opposed to compass? Compact? I don't even know. Hi. Hang on, let me get to your camera. Cut. Whoop, there she goes. Immediately dropped out of frame. Hi. Oh, compass as opposed to compass. Oh! It's weird because I say compass when I'm saying it to be silly. Whereas Hi, wait, what's wrong? Let me catch up with everything else here. You are being observed by creatures that lurk in the umbral. Sure, that's fine. There we go. We got the screeches. We go to screeches. Right
Bad Road would like you to pet that
just have to
cat.
Get comfortable. You step onto the dock at Greater Marrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. Mayor, it's 4 in the damn morning. Ah, I see you've returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel. Yours to own. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan. I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. Small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. If that's actually what the money is going to, I'm okay with this. So to recap, you'll need to sell fish to the local market, paying off your debt, and in turn keeping the population fed and satisfied. Selling fish helps the town and pays off my debt. I'm sure we'll figure out where to sell fish. Off you go then. Sell those fish while they're still fresh. Is freshness a thing? I mean, one of them's infected, so it's a bit too late there. Tom Nook as mayor? Hey, same hat. You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around a downcast man behind the counter. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. What happened to the other one? Hey, takes a certain type of person to last out here. It's not a life for everyone. Anyway, to business. I'll pay you for fish. I'm a fishmonger, you see. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more too. Other towns on the islands might pay you different. But while you've still got a debt outstanding here, I'd suggest you work on paying it off first. So, let's see what you got. Sell all fish, don't worry about the one that's wiggling. Debt adjusted. Okay. Mayor is standing outside the fishmonger store. Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here, I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you could make something out of it. Why don't you take it? Curious-looking component could be used to develop new equipment, but would need some investigation at a dock first. Sure. Oh, one last thing. Just one more thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. Upgrades. Love upgrades. Alright, so... We can rest. We should also do this because it's very like, ooh, we can store stuff. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. To shreds, you say. And his wife? To shreds, you say. Oh my, you look exhausted. You're not forgetting to get some sleep, are you? I always say, taking frequent breaks is an important part of being productive. Mayor, need I remind you, you are up at 4 in the damn morning. Alright, so... rods, engines, we don't even have pots and nets yet. Alright, so... okay. Oceanic. Neat. Volcanic? Mangrove, coastal. Oh, this just does everything. Oh, got it. We gotta unlock, like, that, and then we can get the all-in-one. It just looks so wonky. Abyssal? There are abyssal fish? Official? Abyssal fish? Fish of the abyss? Chicken of the abyss? I don't even know what Hadal means in this context. Alright, well, I think upgraded engine seems really nice, though. If we... what's our current rod do? Here. Okay, current rod does coastal only. So we need another research part, but then this would get us shallow as well. This would get us oceanic. Which seems useful. Or speed. I kind of like speed. We're kind of plodding along at the moment. Jet drive engine? What is this one? Improved outboard. Okay. Refined outboard. Twin prop. And we won't know what these are until we've unlocked the previous stage. Okay. Alright. So, that's all of that. Shipwreck. Oh, I love this design. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment is up front, and everything takes some time to install. Also, if you take on any damage from the rocks, or any damage at all, I can patch it up. Mostly. She shrugs and gestures towards the hull she's currently attempting to repair. Number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. Take a look around, just remember, the bigger equipment, the longer it takes to install, so plan ahead. Okay, so we can just buy a thing that gets us shallow once we get a little bit more money. Alright, so we don't need research for that. Oh, we actually do it right now. Hang on. What's the difference? Fishing speed 40%. Okay, so it's just slower. Here's that new engine that we just got. And then... oh, okay, we can just get a second engine. What's our current one? Peculiar engine. Someone's tuned this engine in an unfamiliar way. Whatever they did seems to have given it more power than usual. Alright. That's 14, that's another 10, that's 15, that's the one we just researched. I should have looked here first. Lights. Cloudy lens. Cracked bulb. I would like more light. I think getting a better range of fish is probably the smartest first installation. Can I... okay, I can rotate this. Ooh. Got it. Okay. It's daytime! Let's go ahead and sleep. Wait, did that do it? Did we... I don't think that did it. Maybe it did. Catch up with y'all again. Oh, there we go. Chicken of the Abyss is deaf what the fishmonger does with your infected fish. Did someone say Splinter? Alright, let's go get some more fish. Why is the eye still out? It's daytime now. Go away, eye. Why are you glinting? You're glinting. Why are you glinting? Inspect. A floating buoy. Longest yeah boy in history. Serves to mark safe passage past dangerous rocks and obscure hazards. Its dim light also provides a brief respite in the gloom of the night. That's good to know. So we can just hang out where the light is, and maybe it won't be so bad. Alright, so does that mean we can... Yes, okay. Flounder. Not raise. Yep. Yep. Oh, yeah. One more. Yay! Alright. You didn't eepy, so now you're weepy. What a mood. Oh! Hello, shark? Time only advances when you're moving, fishing, or taking other specific actions. That's good to know. Get our light back on. If you can go out at night, the eye can come out in the day. You know what? You're correct. That's... Okay, so we still can't get whatever that is. Can we fish this thing? Yes, okay. So if we have the hook, woo, it means we can fish. Okay, that's neat. Unfortunately, don't think I can currently fit it in my cargo. Alright, can I... Okay. Now we see the problem. With you there. Alright. Well, we can still grab 3, like, small things. Items left here will be lost. Alright. Fair enough. See, I did see another glowing golden letter in a bottle. Fish! That fish! I think I can move my equipment when I'm at the... Oh, I can discard it, though. When I'm at the shipwright. Because when we installed our fishing rod, it showed that there were, like, specific... each space has a little, like, thing on it. So, like, I have one light square up in here. And then these are the only places I can put fishing rods, and these are the only places I can put engines. So it's not Resonance of Fate in the gun building, which is, you know, kind of nice. Okay, this is the day before. Morning of the second day of the honeymoon, and our first day proper. Today we're sailing around the islands and inlets at the back of Greater Marrow. I love the rocks here. The layers and colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he will keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rods. That's like a euphemism. He renamed the boat last night. Julie. Did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. Oh, maybe that's what the steps was. I think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly, it's very important to perform it correctly, lest you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. Sailors are fairly superstitious, as I've heard. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean's Riches was a good name. Ocean's Riches, was it? Not a great mouthfeel. I think he has prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I can see the basket half hidden, stuffed under a blanket at the front of the cabin. Love it when he tries to be romantic. Aww. Cute. We venture out. It's only 4 o'clock. We have plenty of time. Hooray. Oh, it's you guys. Can I... I think I can. I can do that. Spot is immediately depleted. Never mind. Alright, I bet the sharks require oceanic. Oh. Okay, got it. So at like 6 p.m., the fishing holes change. That's good to know. Are those eel? That's amore. Neat. It is. Hi. Okay. Just leave you there for a second. Yeah, we can get. Crap. And thus ends this adventure. All right. But I really should get a light. All right, so we're trying to get a light and engine. Those are really the biggest things, I think. And also, we should rest so that we do not have I tomorrow. I could have said that better. All right, so let me check this. The skies were lit up with a weird crimson glow the other night. Did you see it? So like, yeah, if I mouse over this, you can see which icons on the boat I can put a fishing rod in. And like, with that like top right square is the only place where I can put a light. So I think while I'm here, yeah, I can uninstall stuff and move it around, which is nice. All right, let's talk to the fishmonger. I had a special order come in through from a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay you above normal prices. Tell me about the order. Ask for 1 gulf flounder and 1 grey eel. Just bring them in when you have them. You'll need to have a rod that can handle shallow water fish in order to catch those. Shipwright should be able to sort that out for you. We're way ahead of you. You got any fish for that order? Yes. I'll leave whatever you have here. I'll keep the order on ice till it's all ready to go. Fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you some money. Good, good. I should be pleased with these. I've got another order here. This one's a little more curious. I want a couple of squid and a whole black grouper. Don't see many people fishing squid these days. They only feed at night. And well, you know what nights are like around here. Good luck. Hope the seagulls didn't get your catch. Those blasted pests. Money! 169. Nice. Dollars. All 3 small things, are any of them roses by the stairs? Very good. Surprises let me know she cares. I had to finish the line. I can't not. When a fish bites your heel, not a snake but an eel, that's amore. Alright. So, now that we have Mooney, still too expensive for that light. We could get a strictly worse light and a strictly worse engine. Engine might be a better pick, because with this we don't have to be out at night because we can get home more reliably. So let's do that. A hunched woman approaches you from the steps to the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension. Why are you here? I've come to fish. Dormammu, I have come to fish. Where's the jasmine? I've come to see the area. I've come to meet people. Now, I have one goal. I came here to fish. There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. She turns and shuffles back along the path that leads to the light. Okay. Alright, only 14 more dollars. Oh, start with the bear. Just the person I was hoping to see. Will you be sailing out east towards Little Merrow? Would you give this package to the dock worker there, please? Contents don't feel like anything at all. Just a wrapped mess of shapes. That could beat anything. Mayor hands you a small, damp package bound in string. It's dripping slightly. Why? The dock worker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. Uh-huh. Don't forget to check your compass and map if you get lost. Did he just give you a dice pack? Right, that's a very normal interaction with the lighthouse keeper. In context of that, nice to be specific, at the end of the supporting stream I was watching, the Ukraine bus fund was at 15669. The most nice. You know what? It's just after midnight. I'm sure we can get across the harbor and back without incident. They wouldn't kill us in the tutorial area, right? Like, who does that? Also, hang on, what was the new order? 2 arrow squid and 1 black grouper. Have we found grouper? Let's find out. Oh, good, we can make, what you call it? How do I page. Oh, here we go. Mackerel, cod, squid, eel, flounder. That, just from my knowledge of real fish, that looks grouperish. But no, we have not found that yet. This is the beginning of every Lovecrafting novel? Yeah. I'll go out after midnight. I'm sure it'll be fine. Squid? Squid. Getting the flow here. Squid. Everything's fine. Wow, that time really does fly. It took us 4 hours. I guess most of that was probably the fishing. What? A delivery? Let's see here. He tears a small hole in the paper and peeks inside. Can't say for sure, but it feels as though he's shielding it from your view. Yeah, nice and fresh. This'll do nicely. I'm to pay you, I suppose. Hang on. I just noticed that my chair is fallen into the sea. 25 cash dollars. He hands you some money. I was given this old book a few weeks back, but it didn't make much sense to me. You'll surely get more use out of it. Good, good. And, you know, nothing goes wrong when you read books from strangers who get dripping packages in the middle of the night. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's probably like a romance novel. Probably just a normal fish that is normal. Exactly. See? New light novel series just dropped. Is it okay to pick up girls in an eldritch monument to the horrors of capitalism? I am a monument to all your sins. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're on the water. Stop by for a chat any time. I know how lonely it can be. Hello? I'm married. Okay. Oh, we could rest here. All right. Good, good, good. That's fine then. Let's find out. Oh! Selected as active book, pastime to read. God, if only. It's an audiobook. Sustainable fishing. Okay, I like that. Let's sleep. Perfect. No eye is good eye. You know what? As long as we're here... Because I like the shape of their jib. Let's see. If I can... Yeah, I'll just do a little bit of this. Some of these. Some of those. Here. So it's super matter. We can put you... One there. Perfect. And now if we run into an eel spot, we have room. The eye is your exhaustion? That might be, actually. If it's not actually something, like, external that is hunting us, but is in fact just a measure of us losing it. Rude. Right now, I'm really just going for, like, money for upgrades. Would like to at least find out where grouper are. Let's grab an eel. And then figure out where to put it. If we put you here, I think we just have to let the cod go. Can we do weird shenanigans here? No. Okay. Fine. It's fine. The stingray is worth it. Back we go. Strange Meats of All Persuasions would be a great band name. I mean, it feels like a prog rock situation. We don't belong here, and we're going to get exposed to Strange Meats of All Persuasions. Got it. Now I'm caught up. Fishmonger. What do I have? I have the squid. And the other squid. Okay, cool. So I'll leave those there. Come back when you have everything. Now, to regular business. Money! Mayor is walking quickly towards you. Seems to be in a good mood with a spring in his step. Fantastic news! Thanks partly to your efforts, Greater Marrow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. In fact, I've granted consent for the shipwright to expand her facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. Hello? Neat. Okay. I've also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger's services. He might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. We're glad you've chosen to be here with us. See, this all seems pleasant, right? Like, okay, so we shouldn't stay out at night in the fog. That's just safe fishing practices. This is fine. Swarming with visitors. This game I'd be worried about irregular business. Fair. This is the dry dock. You can make significant improvements to your vessel here. Talking extra space, more attachment points for equipment, and even superior hulls. Need a decent stock of hard materials for these projects. Lumber, metal scraps, that sort of thing. How do I get materials? Plenty of decent materials around the coast from various shipwrecks and the like. I'm sure you'll find a way to get them. Materials assigned towards upgrades here will be stored, so don't worry if you only have half of what we need. Okay, so like for both quest fulfillment and upgrades, we can just give the stuff as we've got it, and they'll like hold it in escrow until we have the full set. That's neat. I like that a lot. Very Crow Country, yeah. Okay. Alright, so we can add space for a bigger rod. Nets? There are nets. Ooh, engine. That. Ooh, I like that. Okay. What is that? That's metal. Okay, 2 metal and a lumber. Light! Ooh, big light. Oh, I want big light. Okay. Alright, so 3 metal and 3 lumber, and we can do both of these. But first, speaking of light, a single unlucky hit is enough to knock out an engine. You wouldn't want to be without a motor when the fog rolls in. That can happen? Don't love that. Alright. 1 very big headlight. Perfect. That's nice when there's such an emphasis on space management. Yes, I agree. Alright, on dock. So we're still looking for grouper. But also now I think we can grab upgrade materials. Pretty sure there's lumber over that away, but let's just take a moment to let me slip over here. No, that's just shapes in the deep. We can't do a damn thing there. That's got to be the oceanic, so we'll need the hydraulic rig for that. This lumber looks like it's right on the surface, right? So why can't... Oh, we need dredge. How do we dredge? How do we dredge the game, the book, the movie, the coloring book? I wonder if Grouper's another one of those that only comes out at night. Yeah. Oh, they just left. All right. While we're here, I'll just take a moment. Alright, so... if you want to get a bit more out of your engines, take a look through this book. On the house. Oh, thank you. Correct engine operation. You're doing it wrong. None of these things dredge? How do I dredge? I would like to dredge. I would like to do the game. Alright, so I can't do anything with these until I can... I don't understand. Okay, we'll just keep doing this nonsense. Ooh, hello. Twisted Strand, Devil's Spine. The Marrows is where we are now. Stellar Basin. And the Gale Cliffs. Alright. Night is when you meet the most interesting people. Those grouper are horny? The freaks come out at night. Speaking of, no, I don't have a good segue on that. But we are due for our first break. The Marrows. You mean the Narrows? No. We're due for our first break. So I'm gonna run ads for a few minutes just so we can knock out pre-roll for the rest of the stream, or at least until the next ad break. So stand up, stretch, grab a drink, do whatever you need to do to take care of you, and we'll be back here in just a few minutes. Desmond's asleep. I'll see y'all then. Unfortunately, I hear Bonobo's pants, and all I can think of is that old Peter Dinklage bit on Saturday Night Live. Space pants! It is immediately... That feeling shows close up on man's groin. Wow, the ads heard Mox being like, night is when the freaks come out, and took that literally. Let's see, it's 6:30. We need to catch, I think, a nightfish in the grouper, just because we haven't seen it yet. So let's... Okay, that's also glinting. I'm gonna go see what the glint is. Very slowly see what the glint is. Oh! The lighthouse towers above. Waves crash endlessly against the perilous rocks below. All creatures, human or otherwise, would have their brittle bodies broken and thrown at its feet. You ponder the intrinsic power of the structure, a vast column of stone shouldering the responsibility of countless lives. How long will it stand? How long until it decays into ruin, its purpose exhausted? Lighthouse towers above. Okay. I love talking about a lighthouse with the kind of reverence you give an old god. Grouper? Grouper! Call this the group project. Oh, just 2 of them, huh? Alright, fine. Okay. Go through the narrows here. Okay, well, oh, well. Grab some eel first, then we'll go home. So I've been enjoying that so far, like, this little kind of rhythm game seems to be more about, like, how quickly we can reel the fish in. And that's all that hitting the green versus just letting it run seems to do. I'm assuming a big part of why that's so good is, A, because you only have so much time in a day, but B, because if you need to, like, grab something and get out of there, it's fine, don't worry about it, then that will let you do it. I'm glad we upgraded our light. Very happy with new light. Alright, let's go turn in this fish quest before our lights flicker out. Shmonga. Any fish for that order? One of the... No, that's an eel, Andy. That's a grouper. Wild that you would get those confused. Fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you some money. Didn't think you had it in you. Night fishing is a tall order. Been meaning to talk to you about a new business venture. Crab pots. Got one here for you, in fact. It's a bit banged up. Can be fixed to the shipwright. Alright. Ability unlocked. Crab pot. Should be pretty straightforward. Just drop it at sea anyway and then come back after a day to check it. Right, like an actual crab pot. I've got a customer after a fiddler crab and a common crab. Both species can be found around here. Okay, so we can just... let's see. If I... You... There... Nope, that doesn't help. If I put you there and you here... Still doesn't help. Let's see. There, 1... 2... Nope. Wait. 2... Nope. Dang it. Alright, I can buy 2. That's enough. Alright. Oh yeah, I should also... What am I holding onto these fish for? Silly. I was going to say, let's get 3, because that seems like a nice round number. And I was like, I don't have space. And it's like, Andy, the fish... This is the fish guy. Don't ever commit yourself, especially when that sun starts going down. Better to come back with a small catch than not to come back at all. Again, just generally good advice. Let's sleep. I like how the rocks are invisible until your light hits them. Yeah, that's actually a really cool effect. I feel like getting haunted by hurdy-gurdies for 3 weeks qualifies. Oh no. I shouldn't have said it out loud. Blurs caressing? What happens if you hand him a fish? Good question. Alright. There. Okay, so now oh, it's... Crab pot. Well, I don't see a reason not to just kind of put them near... Oh, okay, I see. So it gives me an indicator of the depth and then also the crab population. Alright, so we just... Oh, that's a cool animation. Let's put one there. Let's put one... How deep does this get? 3 meters, 4 meters. Close to 6. Drop one all the way down. And then... Oh, that's got it got way deeper. Well, let's get one, like, near the rocks. That seems prudent. Sustainable fishing is done. Alright, so now we can do engine operation. Oh, hang on. What's that say? 10% chance to not reduce fish stocks when catching fish with a rod. Neat! That's handy. Just gonna poke my head in here, make sure nobody here has a quest for me. Hi there. How's the day treating you? What's it like working on the docks? As changeable as the weather. Most days it's pretty quiet, pay's not too great, but the work's straightforward. That suits me to a T. It's good to get that fresh sea breeze without actually being on the water. No offense, but you wouldn't get me out on those seas every day. Neat. We bounce. Didn't realize you could just sell them from that screen. Yeah, there's a lot in this game so far that seems very, very quality of lifey, which I like a lot. Dang it. Alright, so we burnt a lot of time on that. It's fine. Do one more for a nice even set. Perfect. Alright. I want to go back over to this island and see if anything has changed. We might actually need to unlock, like, more fishing types before stuff happens. Whoop. Actually, wait, hang on. What are you guys? Tokyo Drift. Oh, it's you guys. Okay. Okay, camera, work with me here. Alright, so... workshop. I'm guessing we, like, find a key. Okay, nothing there. Nothing has changed. Although I like that we have storage here and we can sleep at that dock. I wonder if we can sleep at any dock. Alright, where's our map? There. Oh, good, it shows us our crab pots. That's nice. What are we doing? 4 o'clock? We should not venture to a whole new land at 4 p.m. That seems unwise to me. Go. Alright, so they told us about upgrade materials, but we still can't, like, collect them, which is weird. Just not gonna worry about it. Just keep making money selling fish. Maybe we need to upgrade the boat? Wait, we can't upgrade the boat. Found this book out back. Could be useful to you. Rods, reels, and rigs. Diners, drive-ins, and dives. Fish. Alright. Shipwreck. This one's 14, this one's 10. How much should we sell this for? 50? If it's still 180, that's not enough. No nets. We don't have enough for another thing doodle. Alright, so we can just either save up for the engine, which is probably smart. Go and rest. Okay, I got it. Oh, hang on. About that crimson light at night. Just saw it on the far side of the island. Let's check our crab pots. We are haul for today. Check pot. Fiddler. You are one of the quest crabs. There. Someone out in the middle. Let me just double check all this. Dude. Common crab and fiddler crab. Got it. All right. Are we... Yes, we're still reading. Okay. Common crab. Common crab. Music is nice and chill. I didn't check, even though it's New Game Monday, and thus I should always check. Hopefully audio levels are okay. Not to be confused with Fiddler Head Crab on the roof. Whole different thing. Tradition. Tradition. Alright, so the red light was like over here. You guys mackerel? You guys are mackerel. Okay. Big shark. I want to catch the big shark. Can't tell if that's... Oh, that's a skeleton. I'm like, that's a weird coral formation. No, that's a big skeleton under the water. Neat. Hello? What's this curiously uniform pile of loose debris? Clearing this would take some strong explosives. We get bombs? We can do a dynamite? Alright, where's the... Give my camera back. Lighthouse is over there? Alright, so I think we're too far north. So as long as we're here. Damn. Hooray! Hey, get it. Alright. Owl House vibes, yeah. The Boiling Isles! Oh, hang on. This spot of mine is burning red. Oh, it's a shipwreck. Got it. Can't do anything with that. All right. But that seems like it's probably where the red light was coming from. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna take a stab at that and say. Whoa, hello. Barbed eel. Whoa, okay. We got a weird fish. Pursuit added, huh? Show the fishmonger. Alright. I mean, I was gonna do that anyway. We got a mutant fish. I just had a Beyond Good and Evil moment of, do you need to take a picture of it? I don't know why I would ever turn the lights off. Does that mean that there's stealth? Oh no, I don't... Assassin's Creed Black Flag taught me that boat stealth is bad. And not just because I'm bad at it. Ew. Ew. Ooh. Alright. Fishmonger? Any crabs for that order? Yes. Don't forget, your crabs will get a bit worn out. Shipwright should be able to patch them right up. I'm oscillating back and forth between, like, Australian and Cockney. Fishmonger wraps up the crabs. These'll do. Glad you got some use out of that old pot. Can always buy more here, or repair damaged ones at the shipyard. Something else I wanted to... No, forget it. Can I show you this? Okay, if I can sell these individually. Nope, because I held it down. I might have messed that up. Let's see. Pursuit. Pursuit. Okay, so I should have, like, sold those separately. Whoops. Alright, next time we catch a mutant fish, we show the fishmonger. Fisherman, have you run into a photographer? Bob, you manifested. Have you run into a photographer on your travels? She docked here a few days ago for supplies. I suggested that she take some pictures of the town for promotional purposes. She didn't seem too interested. She mentioned she was heading south. Perhaps you should introduce yourself. All right. We have our heading. Go ahead. Raid our crab traps. Crab. Tiny crab. South, eh? Well, the photographer is holed up in the ruined mansion. They might just be dead. Those are mackerel. Ooh. Boy, the drift is not nothing. The stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air around it. Faint shapes dance upon its surface, vanishing before your eyes can focus on them. Seems normal. Seems fine and normal. Let's touch the Barney Stone. Cold Stone does not respond to your touch. That feels like the best possible outcome, honestly. That's right, Jasmine. Yeah. Big stretch. There we go. Okay, so we can do this next time we're back at the fishmongers. Perfect, just enough. All right, we'll continue going south. There are these little islands. I don't know if they're just for, like, decoration. Hang on, we have a fussy princess who demands the screech. Demands tribute. As is only right and proper. There we go. I think these are cod. Yes. Okay. It's only 3 o'clock. Let's head out this way and see. Yeah, you want to actually hang out? Be awake? I don't know why you would. I think I see something over here. Where are we now? Okay. What is this? Hi? You approach a hooded figure, swathed in dark blue robes. Their face is barely visible. Fisherman, please help. You can barely hear their rasping whisper above the wind and waves. Hi, sweetheart. Fulfill the hunger. Hooded figure unfurls an old paper scroll. They point to a shape shown at the top. That's a mackerel. All right. Appears to be a blue mackerel. Sure does. Okay. So, where are we at? Can I drop a pin? Yes. Okay. I think a question mark seems very appropriate. Let's just leave that there. Oh, wow. Seeing the sun go down was much more haunting than I was prepared for. Back to the lighthouse. Across the open water. Everything is fine. Okay, there's a little gold thing over there. We can probably get that. We got time, right? It's only 8 o'clock. It's fine. Holy mackerel, nice, very good. Honestly, I think that guy's looking for an unholy mackerel, but you know, maybe they swim in the same waters. Okay, got it. So there's something there, but we need to be able to dredge. Exposure to fog and other things increases your panic. Okay, that's what the eyeball is. Bright lights and sleeping will reduce it. Well, headed towards the brightest light around. Oh, check that out. Skirt our way through here. Everything is fine. Biblically accurate mackerel. I was gonna try and make a portmanteau off of that, but accurate and mackerel is just ackerel. It's just not much there. Yes, sweetheart. I know. You are awake and you're going to make it everyone else's problem. This is why I love you. There you go. Yes. Macurate. The Macurate Conception. What is it today? You hand the grotesque fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling a deep, stuttering breath. It's fine. Ah, now this is the sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder. He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish, as though feeling for something. Pushes from one side of its stomach, and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open. From its stomach, he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it on the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief. Well, I've never seen that before all my days. Give you this thing, and I'll pay you for the fish too, of course. It's not the first corrupted fish I've seen in these parts, so I'm sure you'll find more before too long. I'll pay you well if you find any more. Okay. Handkerchief. A once beautiful handkerchief drawn from the insides of a grotesque fish, just in case you forgot. Patterned with delicate crimson thread. Red string of fate. A man is looking at you through your cabin window? His face is mostly in shadow. Well, need a new boat. Gotta burn this one down. Real shame. I know what you took to the fishmonger. And I'll be clear. I know he extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, but not here. Meet me on Blackstone Isle. Oh, good. This is our Wesker. The person who lives in the bad house. Head out of this bay and cut south. I have a business proposition that you'll want to hear. I'll be waiting. Stop hanging out in my boat without my permission. And we leave. Let's go see what this is about. Let's go, and also we'll grab our crab pots on the way. How do I, okay, pick up, there we go. I know, sweet. Take all and pick up. Okay. I think this one is actually just expired. Pick up. Alright. Cool. Are we doing on money? Oh, we have loads of money. Alright. Next time we're in town, we should grab a new engine. Possibly the other fishing rod. Oop, there we go. Aha! Man is standing in a doorway, watching you approach. He's holding an old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson with silver ribbons. Sure, it's fine. You came. Good. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a collector of many things. Art and artifacts, treasures and truths, curios that occupy the periphery of desire. Periphery of Desire, also a great prog rock band. And you have something for me. Give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up to the flickering light and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable. I don't know why I gave him the Solid Snake voice, but we're sticking with it. Even after all this time, this handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. Carried items of great importance. As you can imagine, retrieving them is proving to be challenging. That's where you come in. My proposition is this. I'll outfit your vessel with equipment that will let you dredge the... Yes! Okay, they'll let you dredge the wrecks and dark depths. Title drop. Find me these lost relics and I will reward you in ways beyond all imagining. Again, I'm married. You need not give up your fishing career. I'll merely need a few hours with your vessel to make the necessary alterations. What do you say? No, I'm just a humble... Yeah, okay. An excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. Alright. Relics we're looking for are a ring, a necklace, a watch, a music box, and a key. Would encourage you to ask around the towns about shipwrecks or other strange occurrences, anything that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something. Alright. Alright. I don't know, I can imagine quite a lot. Evergreen. Alright, well before... Never mind, I lied. I was about to say, before we do that, I'm going back to the the thing. All right, we need a mackerel. But then I saw whatever the hell that is. Right, Jasmine. So we're gonna go cod fishing first. I get 3-headed cod. 3 heads writhe and struggle in unison. 3 mouths hang agape, then close shut together. 3 lives lived as one. 1 fate bound to many. All right, calm down. All right, let me find. I think these are mackerel. And tomorrow we begin salvaging. First, give one of these to my new strange friend, who's here, I think? Yeah, here. This might be a mistake. We might not be able to get there and back before dark, but that hasn't stopped us yet. Gotta learn sometime. No, it's fine. It's 6 o'clock. Took us about 3 hours to get here, so we'll be back around midnight. That's fine. You can get plenty of sleep between midnight and like whenever. That's a sentence that doesn't mean anything. Hey, bud. Fulfill the hunger. Yeah, right. I got your mackerel. You don't be weird about it. With expert precision, they plunge their hands through the gullet of the fish and tear out the heart. They stuff it into their mouth unceremoniously. Or still empty. They point to another shape on the second scroll. This one looks like a tiger mackerel. I haven't even found you guys yet. Right, they're coastal. Got it. All right. Well. Listen, they like mackerel. They're allowed to have a preference. Oh, what is that? What was that? No, okay. Let's not go that way. This way, this way. Just keep going this way. Maybe if we don't look at it, it'll be... Nope, it's still there. It's fine, this is fine. Don't even... Okay, it's gone. Thank you, Bad Road. Okay, I'm pretty sure there are rocks around. Yes, okay. No. Alright. Tomorrow we go get that thing. It's gone, or it moved, or you can't see it anymore. Yes, thank you. I was trying not to think about it. Alright. It's fine, we made it back. Like I said, right around midnight. Oh, everyone wants to talk to us. Okay, well, let's do these one at a time. First, one final request for you. As you've seen, some fish around here can develop odd deformities. What do you think happens to a person that eats the flesh of one of these mutants? Nothing. They get sick. They go mad. They get sick. Well, perhaps. But I want to know for sure. Bring me a mutant fish. Any will do. Just keep this between the two of us. If you got any of those mutants with you now, as it so happens, any aberrant will suffice. I suspect they're all the same. Underneath. Have this 3-headed carp. Cod. Fishmonger takes the aberrated fish from you, clutches it close to his chest, wringing his hands around its slimy body. No! Don't do that. Yes, this should do nicely. Here's what the fish is worth. Why don't you take these two? They're of no use to me. Research. Science. It's only fair. We helped him do science. Do you hear that? Sounds like faintest whispering. It's probably nothing. It's probably nothing. It's probably nothing. You listen. Silence. In the stillness of the room, the fishmonger's hands begin to tremble. His face grows anguished. Please, sell what you need, then leave. I must deal with this creature. Quickly now. All right, I'm going. Fishmonger's door slams behind you. You hear the heavy scraping of a metal bar sliding across it. Totally normal. Totally normal. Everything is fine. What are you worried about? Why are you looking at me like that? Okay, well, we'll also talk to people. Looks like some of your equipment could use some fixing. We can repair that here. Enter... Oh, just repair all. Hell yeah! That's pretty much exactly what we sold all our fish for, so we broke even. Which I guess is kind of the whole point, right? Well, let's see, hang on. So this is shallow, this is shallow. We need to research the... Okay, I got it. Research rods. Okay, so if we... Yeah, we need 3. Okay. Oh, we can research better crab pots. That's neat. Man, what's this one all about? So it's a large crab pot. Okay. Engine would be very nice. We have just enough to unlock this if we want to go fast. I do like the idea of getting a whole new kind of fish, but we don't currently have enough like rod slots to do all of it. If we get this first, then we can replace one of our rods, because we don't need a coastal and a shallow. We'll have a multi-use rod, and then we can research the ocean one and install it in the other place. So that's probably what we should do. I just need one more research thing to get this. Mangrove? Volcanic. Alright. Alright. So then... we go... let's go ahead and we do... coastal... shallow. Alright, so we do... sell. Sell. And then... 460! Okay, it's fine. That's alright. It's fine. This is why we fish. Alright, now let's talk to some people. We've met the lighthouse keeper before. What is it? Oh, right, okay. This is our pursuit about the relics. So I'm guessing the relics is like the overarching quest line. Feels like. Could open with Who Lives on Blackstone Isle. Everyone knows fish are the closest to the gods. Underwater? Yeah, so much pressure down there. Humanity just has that itty-bitty problem of the flesh being too brittle to reach perfection. That's poetry, what you've just written. Any shipwrecks? She eyes you suspiciously. There's a spot near the back of Greater Marrow where the current carries in wreckage from the sea. Some nights you can see a natural glow rising from that patch of dark water. Dark water? Pirates? I can't imagine what's down here in the deep. So if you're looking for what I think you're looking for, it's best you just move on. Heard any strange things happening? I see plenty of strange things from atop the lighthouse. Sometimes I don't know whether or not I can trust my own eyes. She holds the lantern up so that it shines brightly onto your face. Are you really standing there in front of me? Or is this just another of the fog's tricks? Who lives on Blackstone Isle? I see a lot from up here, you know. I saw that ill-fated boat return. I chose to look the other way. I'm sorry. What? I watched an unnatural glow flicker through those windows. Whatever you've got planned, hope you know what you're doing out there. Alright, I should go. I should go? I'm gonna go. Mayor! Do you have any shipwrecks? Shipwrecks? Unfortunately, there have been quite a few in recent years. Lighthouse helps, but even it struggles to cut through the fog some nights. We do our best to salvage and clear any shipwrecks that occur around this side of the island. That should make fishing a bit easier for you. Round the back, though, it's a little harder to get to. There are still some wrecks towards the deeper patches. You'll want to avoid that area. Why Bell? Do you have any strange occurrences? Well, I heard that my counterpart in Little Marrow met the most unfortunate end. Uh-huh. They say he went mad quite suddenly. One day he was normal, the next he was pacing the shoreline, hurling people's belongings into the sea. Yeah, with the political situation the way it is, that's understandable. After some days like this, he disappeared, never to be seen again. Nowadays, the tale of the old mayor is used to scare children. Not many remember him, myself included. And those that do don't seem to like talking about it. A most unpleasant subject. Now, what else can I do for you? What happened to the last fisherman? Last fisherman? Oh, he was very unreliable. He'd go out at night, come back with no fish, and proceed to sleep all day. He's also a terrible captain. I mean, really terrible. Constantly running around on the reef, even in broad daylight. Shipwright almost ran out of wood for repairs. No, he was no good. One evening he left and never came back. So long! Shan't be missing by any of us. I want to ask about the wider region. Certainly. Is there somewhere in particular you wish to know more about? Blackstone Isle. I don't know a great deal. Technically falls under the jurisdiction of Little Marrow. I believe it was sold to a private owner some 20 years ago. That seems important. It must have had a special arrangement. Such sale is quite uncommon. Very complicated paperwork involved, you see. Not met the owner. I suspect they don't live around here. Island seems quite uninhabited. Alright, we'll ask about the other areas when we get to them. Builder, hello. I love your design also. You approach a woman sitting on the dockside, staring out to sea. She turns to you. What's it like out here? It's peaceful, it's difficult, I don't want to talk about it. Nice. The old gray mare, he ain't what he used to be. Ain't what he used to be. Ain't what he used to be. It's peaceful. It is kind of peaceful most of the time. Until the fog rolls in and we have to race back home with weird clothes in the dark. I feel like I don't want to talk about it as worse. I am going to go ahead and say, on the whole, on curve, it's peaceful. It's got to be a damn sight better than this bloody town. Think I'll need to get away for a while. Maybe not come back. Going backwards is a mistake, don't you think? Should always keep moving forward. Moving along. Are you telling me not to reverse? It's not so bad here. I don't want to move along. I can't go back. He's gazing out to sea again, lost in thought. Say, if you find some materials, maybe you can help me move. I mean, really move. There's an island I've heard about, Steel Point, just to the north. 2 units of lumber and 2 units of scrap is all I need. Can make a new place for myself out there. You'd be welcome to visit, too. Just stack it up at Steel Point when you have anything. I'll pay you when the job's done. Okay, alright. And now, we sleep. Okay, so, today, we will first drop crab butts, so that we can pick them up later. Just up here. Here. Here, so that we can easily come back and collect them all on our way in. So that on a day like today, when we're getting, like, scrap and such, we're still kind of fishing passively. Ha! Okay. How does... Got it, we're dodging. Okay. Worn gold ring. Alright. Now, there was a golden thing over here that I've been avoiding. Let's get some lumber on the way. Alright, I'm guessing the sharks are oceanic? Yep. Up. Oop. Hiya. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, no. Okay. Looks like that just slows us down, which is not too bad. Alright. 2 lumber. 2 wood, if you will. I'm just gonna take a look at... Is this just cod again? Yes, okay. Our friend wants tiger mackerel. Not found tiger mackerel. I think these are blue mackerel, yes, okay. Things and stuff. What even is that? Cloth. All right. Neat. What? Nope. There. It's getting late. Let's hit this shipwreck first. Wow, there's so much stuff over here. Woo. fine. Bronze belt buckle. Neat. Old iron chain. I'm assuming this is all stuff that the trader will want? What was that? This looks like metal scrap, I think. Yay! Alright. Hooray! Alright. There. Yay! Alright. Well, so the bad news is it's 3 in the morning. And, ooh, and it's fine. Everything is fine. Don't worry about it. Hug the coastline. Ooh. Huh? Nope. Nope. Mm-mm. No. Nope. No, sir. Well, let's talk to the trader while we're here. Found anything special lately? Did. For $20, I guess. Hang on, what's... Oh, the bronze belt buckle did not sell, huh? Grieving father. Hello. Is everything okay? You don't have any shipwrecks around here? Well, yes, you see. My only son was lost at sea some years ago. He's still out there, somewhere, in one of those wrecks. All alone in the cold, dark water. Man is clearly trying his hardest to remain composed, but tremors of grief rack his body. I was wondering, I noticed you have some dredging equipment installed on your vessel. If you're able to retrieve any of his belongings from the wreck, I think he'd feel more at peace if his mementos were with me. He wore a bronze belt buckle, specially engraved. I'd recognize it anywhere. There's a chance you could find it, I'd be in your debt. You give the belt buckle to the men. This is his. Oh, thank you. Bless you. You've returned him to me. Please, take this. I've not any money to pay you, but this might hold some value to you. Sorry, I know you're grieving, but also, thank you. Anything about strange occurrences? I don't get out a lot anymore, so I don't see much of what goes on. I do remember the old mayor in his final days. What an awful sight it was. Screaming and throwing things into the sea. Throw it back, he would cry, over and over. Begging anyone who would listen, howling it to the wind. These days, I almost feel like I understood. What a mood. Throw it back, hey? Let's just go ahead and sleep while we're here. Thank you, Bedred. Painter, hang on. Ah, the fisherman. I had thought you might stop by. Welcome to my humble studio. If you're wanting to experiment with some decorations... Yes, I'm the person to talk to. What sort of decorations? I can attach flags and bunting to add some style to your boat. I have a design here already that you might like. If you find any others on your travels, bring them back to me. We can find cosmetics. I did not know it was that kind of game. Find any others on your travels, bring them back to me, and I can ring them up for you. Of course, I can also add a splash of color to your hull. I'm sorry to say that my selection of pigments is limited at the moment, though. Could I help you find more? He thinks for a short while. The other day, down by the shoreline, I saw a strange crab with the most striking, vibrant coloration. My knees aren't suited to clambering over rocks and chasing crustaceans. Excuse me, but if you ever caught such a creature... Clears scraps of cloth and paper from his workbench, revealing a large pestle and mortar. With the right binding agent, grind them together for a new mixture. Turns back to you, a cunning plan formed in his mind. Fisherman, bring me some of those strange crabs. We'll turn your vessel into a work of art. But, for now, what can I help you with today? Well, deliver flag? We have a flag? You don't seem to have any flag. Okay, I didn't think so. North of the Marrows, huh? Alright. Paint. Which area do you want to paint? The hull. What color do you want to paint the hull? Rusty red, seaweed green, blue. Why is sharp mint a special thing? I don't have the right pigment to make that color. You need to bring me these crabs. Oh. Okay. Cerebral crab. Malignant pincer. Okay. Then yes, let's go red. Yeah, prepare my brushes. Much better. Color looks good. Which area do you want to paint? The roof. Same three colors? Same three colors. Let's go... What do you think? Green? Blue. It's already kind of brownish. What does rusty red look like? Looks the same. Just the bunting. Bunting off. Okay. And change flag. Fish flag. Eee. Okay, let's paint the roof. Maybe it was already red? Ah, got it. Ooh, that's a lime green. No. Roof again. I know we're, like, using a whole day on this. I don't care. Ooh, yeah, okay. That's cute. And then let's get the hull. What does the green look like on the hull? Okay, that looks better on the hull. Ah, okay, got it. I was like, what is bunting? Alright. Dock. Alright, we have a lot going on. 2 lumber and 2 scrap. Tiger mackerel, which we still haven't found. It's 4 o'clock. Let's take a risk. Ooh, actually, might have changed my mind. Do we have room? I don't think we can make room here for another lumber. No, okay. No, I think we're pretty much at capacity. Let's Okay, we do have an X, so at least I know exactly where I'm going. Chugga, 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 chugga. Do not swing the bat. Gently the bat. Does he have red? You'll go faster. Apparently we were already red. Find some racing stripes. I genuinely hope so. I hope that part of the deal here is that we can get like full-on special looks for our boat. Oh, good. Okay. I was counting on being able to rest here. It looks like we can. This is the island where the builder wants materials delivered. Lumber. Lumber. Strip. Strip. You've delivered all the necessary materials. You should let the builder know. Can I sleep first? Bunting's where you just hold the bat instead of just... Got it. Okay. That's how we got to bat. Now I'm caught up. How far north are we? Not very. Okay, we're still in the Marrows. What kind of fish is this? Regular or blue mackerel? I'm just gonna poke around up here. Oh, the rain is so nice. Cloth, looks like. I didn't even check to see what cloth upgrades. But, like, I assume it's going to be useful for some. Shipwreck. I like the variety in the various, like, rhythm games. Holy Grail. That's the cup of a carpenter. Oh no, it's Flintlock again. On the search for wood. Okay, it's 3 o'clock, we're fine. Do you think anything in this water is holy? Fair point. Probably should have checked to make sure I had storage space for this. Okay, we have exactly enough. Alright, we'll leave the rest of this here. We need more metal scrap, we know where to go. That... I haven't been to that island. Alright. Well, we're not going right now. Well, actually, hang on. We could just... We don't have any fish to go bad. So we could just, like... take a nice long nap. Now... leave. And see what this island is all about. I'm really looking forward to when... Oh, I should have spent my upgrade point. To when we get the ocean reel, so that we can do shark fishing. I assume. I guess we'll find out if those are oceanic. We'll be able to fish some new stuff, which is the important thing. A boat! And not a shipwreck, just an actual, like, boat. Hey, quick request, please don't be haunted. Pull up alongside a boat at anchor. It's so cute. There are signs of life on board, but nobody appears to greet you. Call out. Almost immediately, a small slot in the door snaps open. A pair of frantic eyes peer out at you. Who goes there? A fisherman, a monster, nobody. Alright, Odysseus. A fisherman. What do you want? Just checking to see if you're okay. Do I seem okay? No, I'm very much not okay. I'm supposed to be delivering this package to Little Marrow, but I'm being stalked. Huge leviathan lurks in these deep waters. I've seen it. Hung in the water, its gaping mouth just below the boat. Would have swallowed this vessel whole if I hadn't bolted for the shallows. Not going any further into this accursed island chain. I could deliver the baggage to Little Marrow for you. You would? Oh, that would work, I guess. Ah, hell. Of all the things I miss, I need cash the least. Look at that. Here. Don't think I can make this work. I lied. Courier pushes a lumpy brown package through the door hole. It squelches slightly as you take it in your hands. Dark fluid oozes from one corner. Why are all the parcels oozy? Thank you, stranger. This is bound for the dock worker at Little Marrow. Not sure what's inside, but... Listen, I know this sounds crazy. Sometimes I think I can hear the faintest of whispers coming from it. I have some concerns. Nobody sees the wizard, nobody not know how. Thank you again, Bedra. Now, I'm not supposed to be transporting live goods. I don't have the equipment for it, so just be careful with this thing. Whatever it is. Here, why don't you take this too? Oh, a new book? I'll be on my way whenever the coast is clear. Safe travels. Alright, well, let's start reading. Wait, I'm sorry. Getting over it with mind and body instead of getting over it with Bennett Foddy. Fucking see you, nerds. That's very good. I haven't looked at what our other upgrades do. Hang on. Engines provide 5% more movement speed. Rods will reel fish in 10% more effectively. Well, these are all great. Anyway, goodbye. I need to motor. Although it's good to know that there's also, like, it looks like upgrade materials are in these waters. We don't have any cargo space for them at the moment. But we can come back here later and farm. I do like to farm. I'm just going to check out. I know I can't, like, actually get you yet, but what are you? No idea. Okay. You're an ocean fish. That's what you are. It's another strange... There's so much. There's so much. I want to do all of it. What's this? Just while we're on the way back. That's a fish altar. Slab of rock juts from the water, bearing crude symbols of curved fish. So, cod, I assume. Yeah, that's a cod. Rough shape has been chiseled away. Okay, so we could just fill this with cod. Alright, we'll come back for that when we have a whole boatload of cod, I guess. What does that do? Alright, let's get... Oh no, there's a special shark in there. It's fine, it's fine. An ultra to cod, exactly. That's... Package were dry, they could deliver it themselves. It's icky. Yeah, also, apparently there's a whole Leviathan that's pursuing it, but it doesn't seem to have bothered us. I'm glad that we did this during the daytime. Oh, dock worker! How's the day treating you? I have a package here for you. Delivery, eh? Oh, it's a big one. Let me see. Takes a large package and examines it gently with his hands. He lifts it to one ear and listens for a while. He seems satisfied. Much appreciated, friend. Now, if you'll excuse me, wish me luck. With what? He turns and hurries off down the dock without another word to you, or compensation. Well, that's a pretty perfect time for us to take our second break. So that's what we're going to do now. I'm going to run some more ads. We'll be back in just a few minutes to find out what is going on. See y'all then. So it was just because Badra mentioned it going into the break. Just looking up the Magic of the Gathering card Leviathan. 5 blue, 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 blue for a 10/10 with trample. Comes into play tapped, does not untap during its untap phase. during your untap phase. During your upkeep, you may sacrifice 2 islands to untap Leviathan. Leviathan cannot attack unless you sacrifice 2 islands during your attack. Vintage Magic was wild in terms of balance, or really the lack thereof. But Leviathan has some of the coolest art in the game, where it's just... I recommend looking up Magic the Gathering Leviathan, because I don't think this will show up super well. But it's this big fish about to swallow up what really looks like either a subaquatic wizard's tower, or like, it doesn't fly, so this has to be underwater, but it's very cool. Cracklin is my all-star. I think the sacrificing islands was a triggered ability. Yeah. My whole existence is fun. I want to sculpture animal. I want to sculpt it from the inside. My whole existence is flawed. Please bring me closer to God. Trent Reznor would be so proud. Alright, so I did go ahead and get an upgrade, or spend our upgrade point to unlock the ocean fishing thing, and I remembered that I have storage, so I put all the upgrade gear into storage. So now we're going to go across the bay, get the new fishing stuff, and also turn into a bunch of crab. Alright, we waited just long enough. Crab pot is full and immediately needs repair. Are we going to be able to fit all of this? Let's find out. Whee! And over here... Low. Okay, so we need to reconfigure some stuff. There. Haha! We have exactly enough space. You love to see it. So satisfying. Here. Fishmonger, how we doing? Blinding headache today. Did you come by yesterday? I don't recall. Anyway, what can I do for you? Take my fish. Shipwright? Let's move this out of the way. Alright, so then $400. Okay, never mind. Won't be grabbing this. We don't have anything left to sell. Oh, wait, hang on. But we can... repair our crab pots, which will in turn get us more manui. Builder, hello. You've done it. Well, no sense in wasting time. Let's get moving. Wait, hang on. Alright, fine. You go in the cargo hold. Good riddance to you, Greater Marrow. I am onward bound. Whee! Alright, well, while we're here... Bop! So a little closer to shore. There. And one over here by the rocks. You don't mind if we stop for eel, do you? Too bad, we're doing it anyway. Ooh, trophy eel. All right. Okay. A lot of eel. All right. Well, that was the whole day. So back to shore we go. Yeah, da da da. Yeah, da da dee. Sorry about that. Did you say manui? I mean, honestly. Fishmonger again. Sell all this stuff. Still not enough for the thingy. Sleep. Hopefully the builder won't be upset. Hopefully the builder doesn't go bad. Alright, there. Out we go. Okay, this time no distractions. Get the builder to their place. And then we'll come back and start purchasing some upgrades. We can get shark. Damn it. I literally just said no distractions. It's one shark, Michael. What could I... Oh, we don't... Oh, right, because we haven't... Because it's $400. Never mind. See, I should listen to myself the first time. Alright. There's stuff there. There's stuff there. Still need to fish up a whole bunch of cod for the cod altar. Coulter? No. We're on a mission from cod. So let's go over here. It's one shark, Michael. What could it cost? $400? Yes. Yes, this'll do. Thank you, fella. Give me a short while to get things built here. You're welcome back anytime. Builder removed from inventory. Wonderful thing to read. She reaches into her toolbox and pulls out a handful of components. Take these. Always good to have on hand. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. See exactly how many I needed. Research. Engine. Yes. It's all coming together. All right. While we're out here, let's go and get some whatever this is. Metal? Yes. Yeah, I like that the who's that Pokemon silhouette of every item lets you know what you're getting. That's convenient. So much metal. So very metal. More, huh? Alright, fair enough. Beautiful. Alright. 4 o'clock. No problem. Did I go around the backside of the island? A Jigglypuff, as seen from above. God, that one every time. That's a Voltorb. No. Right, those are... Every time I pass those blue mackerel, for some reason, they look a little different. And these, I think, are cod? Yes. Won't be able to get a lot of y'all. But I can get some. Yes, okay. Oh, never mind, I can get one. Okay. Well, we'll go put it at the cod altar. Hopefully it follows the same rules as everything else, where we can leave a little and come back later. There. I sure hope that's a cod altar. If it wants some other kind of fish, then we might make it mad. That's eel. Oop, there's something over here. Shipwreck. All that's left of this boat is an old husk. Go a little closer. Look inside. Ooh, holy jackpot. Search. Citrine ring. Literally a World of Warcraft item. There. It's fine. It's only 11. Right here. Maybe we'll turn the light off. Maybe we'll just turn the light off and then... Oh, I don't like it. Is it hanging out? Stone hums quietly. Okay, it's another of these. Place a hand on the stone. It's not respond to your touch. Okay, so same reaction. Okay, so clearly, hello? Hello, other ship? You're going right towards the Leviathan. Buddy? Hey, bud? Oh god. Oh, no. No. It's a mimic. That boat is a mimic. This seems bad. This seems bad. Straight up, I was about to blow the foghorn to be like, friend, look out, there's a thing. But then we became pursued. No. Safe harbor is just around the corner. Tokyo Drift. Oh god, oh yeah. Safe, home base. Ollie oxen free. Don't have any fish. Okay. Well, that was horrifying. Good job. Citrine ring. I think that's a level 60 crafting ring. Apparently citrine can only be made into chokers. Interesting. Huh. Wonder why. It's like the trains from Spirit Tracks. I've never been wrong before. Is it always this scary? Okay, so we have one. So we can unlock one of these, or we could actually bank it, which is probably smart. Twin prop is cute, but I don't think we need that yet. And then we've got... I guess the advantage of unlocking you guys is getting the Infinity Gauntlet thing. So we'll need 8 to really make that all work. So I'm not going to worry about that right now. Let's hang on to it. We'll hang on to it. I think I can just put this in storage. In fact, I can actually put these in storage. Alright, now let's talk to the dry dock. Right, thank you. Okay. Rod spaces don't currently help. We don't have nets at all. I guess if we add net spaces, then we could get nets. Alright. This is what I want. Alright. Oh, I hate to spend this money, but it's fine. It's a good investment. If we can motor faster, it's going to be worth it. Alright. Where's the light space cost us? Only 50. Alright, that might be worth it. I'm curious about nets. Is a real sentence I just said. Alright, so we need cloth, lumber, lumber. Cloth. Okay, so triple cloth, double lumber. Triple cloth, triple lumber. Alright. Back. Storage. If I just do like... Ooh, middle click. Oh, okay. Well, we get most of the way there. We'll also go broke in the process, but that's probably fine. Alright, so over here... I guess we don't have to purchase it yet. We can just, like, leave the upgrades there. I'm going to go ahead and get the light slot, though. That seems useful. You... Do that there. And you. Perfect. Alright. Yeah, I don't know that we need these yet. We're doing on money. Alright, about 200. Give me another light, actually. For no reason at all. I'm certainly not scared. Why would you say that? What a strange thing to suggest. And we sleep. Okay. So, that was terrifying. Fiddler. We should probably take a couple of days to just make money. Alright, we need to save that for the pigment until we get a weird little crab. See if I can give this to... What's his face? Good. Need cod anyway. Hello? Okay, can we take a moment to look at all-seeing cod? That's fantastic! Oh, I love this game's sense of humor. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Hooray! Cod for the cod altar. Alright, so Tufted Painter. And paint, roof, mint. Perfect. Okay. Oh yeah, while we're here. Here. Trader! Okay, so trinkets don't seem to take up a lot of space, but also don't get us a lot of manui. So it's on balance. It's fine. Riddled flounder. Ugh. I'm not even gonna read that. That sounds terrible. Alright, that's all we have room for. Let's go to the cod altar. Pretty sure that's either metal or cloth over there. Go back through the channel that saved us last time. A rain crab, yeah. That's what we're looking for, is the cerebral crab. To finish up that thing. Riddle me this, fisherman. What do you call a fish with no eyes? Psh. Okay, so altar, I think is. I should have left a marker on the altar. There it is. Now, I'd rather not be chased by a ghost boat again. So we're going to be a little conservative with the time. Alright, let's see. Do there. Really the fun part about this is going to be figuring out... There we go. A wave washes over the fish, sweeping them away. When the water recedes, you notice something has lodged against the rock. Hang on. I gotta read it. Hang on, I gotta read. That's right, Jasmine. That over there, that over there. What the hell are you? Sinew spindle. Aberration bonus. Okay. A handline reel wrapped in a length of stretchy sinew. One end is grafted to a crude bone hook. So... Okay, I can just send this to storage, so we're going to do that. It does what this does, but with one fewer thing, and also has an aberration bonus, which seems neat. Why does it seem neat? I don't know, but it would be fun. I know.
Bad Road would like you to pet that cat.
Life is so tough for cat. Your life is the hardest life. A life with no screeches. You've never been fed nor paid attention to. Alright, let me see if we can get to where the light were coming from, which I think was... Yeah, there it is. It's down here. If it's ocean fishing, we're humped. But if it's not... Alright, shipwreck. Got it. Aha! It's dredging. Even better. Okay. Relic discovered. Mod discovered. Ornate key. An abnormally large and heavy key cast from an unfamiliar metal. The teeth of the key are curved and sway before your eyes like tendrils. Fine. This is fine. We're getting the heck out of here. Where is Blackstone Isle? Okay. Let's go turn in this kid. Do I dare? I shouldn't, right? I'm gonna. I gotta see what a weird grouper looks like. Tusked grouper. Pig-like tusks protrude from the mouth of this ravenous brute. No eyes to speak of, it attacks indiscriminately. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't think we're... Nah, okay. Alright. Oh. There's the thing again. It changes color when we turn our light off, and I don't love that. Okay, it's over there now. Is that the aisle? Yes, okay. Good, we move away from the anomaly. Yeah. It's okay, I think we can outrun it. Hey, bud. You enter the collector's house. He's standing at the back of the room, still holding the silver and crimson book. He seems impatient. Well, you have something, don't you? Show me. You hand him the key. Cold metal shimmers a strange shine as he holds it. Shape of the key, the teeth, the head, now somehow seem changed. Smaller. Has it always been this way? Is that all? Where's the lock? Buddy, you got a locked shed right over there. The collector grows agitated. It seems the pieces we're looking for have traveled further than I anticipated. Much further, I suspect. In that case, allow me to aid your travels. He turns a few pages in his book and mutters something low under his breath. A burst of light fills your vision, and you stagger back briefly. Now go. You have more relics to uncover. Otherworldly speed at a price. My intuition tells me that the current may have carried some debris to the southeast towards Gale Cliffs. Make that your priority. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. Anything else? I think we'll save that for next time. Plenty of questions for you. Just gonna rest. Just gonna sleep it off. Well. So is that... Hang on, let me just undock for a second here. Yep, there it is. We have the ability to boat sprint. We can boat sprint. So that's new and fun. That's all the time we have. Thank you all so much. There we go. Thank you all so much. It is COD Speed. Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out. I love everywhere that this game is going right now. Yeah, so, what if there was an island that only appeared at night? We've already seen a ship mimic. I don't think, what's the, oh hell, not Obra Dinn, Shangri-La is out of the question. I was trying to think of the other one. Brigadoon. I don't think a Brigadoon Island is out of the question. Anyway, that's all from us for this week. We'll be back with more Dredge next Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern, give or take, start time. Right, you got a dash, next you need a hook shot and a double jump. You're correct. Then it will be a perfect platforming game with fish in it. Which I guess there have been some of those. Anyhow, thank you all so much again. I hope you have a wonderful week. Check out our whole schedule at schedule.truck.community, where you'll see what the whole stream team is up to. All week long we have streams. You'll see them there with links to who's streaming what at what time, with channel links all available for your convenience. Yeah, that's all from me. Do we have... my hands are occupied, as you can see, so I'm going to beg y'all for help here. If there's anyone y'all would like to toss a raid to, give a shout out in the chat, and then we'll do just that. Otherwise, I'll just go ahead and send you on and let you enjoy the rest of your Monday night. Jasmine, anyone you want to raid? No, but she purring. It's a good baby. It's a good baby cat. It's a good sweet girl. Yes, you are. It's so soft. Whoop. And need your claws clipped. I just learned. All right. Yeah, have a great week, y'all, and I will hope to see you next time. Good night.